In an age where insomnia is increasingly common, driven by digital overstimulation, stress, and disrupted circadian rhythms, many people are turning to a timeless remedy that doesn't involve medication or screens: the gentle sounds of the forest at night. The rustle of leaves in a soft breeze, the distant call of an owl, the rhythm of crickets and frogs, all of these elements form a soundscape that is not only pleasant to hear but also profoundly therapeutic for the mind. Scientists and clinicians are now beginning to understand why ambient nature sounds, particularly those from forests, can significantly improve sleep quality, calm overactive thoughts, and create the ideal mental conditions for rest. Unlike white noise machines or digital soundtracks with predictable loops, natural forest sounds are complex and non-repetitive. Their subtle variability captures just enough of the brain's attention to occupy the mind without stimulating it. This gentle engagement helps interrupt the intrusive mental chatter that often keeps people awake, a phenomenon known as nighttime rumination. For those dealing with insomnia, this kind of overthinking is a major obstacle to falling and staying asleep. Nature sounds, by creating a sensory cocoon, help shift the brain out of analytical mode and into a more relaxed, sensory-focused state that is more compatible with sleep. One of the core mechanisms behind this effect lies in the autonomic nervous system. Natural soundscapes are known to activate the parasympathetic branch, responsible for rest, digestion, and recovery, while suppressing the sympathetic fight-or-flight response. Heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and cortisol levels decrease. This physiological shift is essential for initiating the body's sleep cascade, allowing the transition from wakefulness to drowsiness to happen more smoothly. In sleep studies, participants exposed to forest sounds before and during sleep not only fell asleep faster but also spent more time in restorative slow-wave and REM stages, where physical repair and emotional processing occur. The psychological impact is equally compelling. Forest sounds have a grounding, almost ancestral familiarity that helps people feel protected and calm. In evolutionary terms, nighttime vocalizations of crickets and other creatures often indicated safety. If animals are calling, it means predators aren't nearby. Our brains are still wired to respond to these subtle environmental cues. The result is a feeling of peacefulness that supports emotional relaxation, even in high-stress situations. For people with anxiety-induced insomnia, these natural cues can serve as a subconscious reminder that it's safe to let go. Importantly, the benefits are not limited to people who live near nature. High-quality recordings of forest soundscapes, especially those that replicate the spatial complexity of real environments using stereo or 3D audio, have been shown to offer many of the same benefits. Digital platforms now provide curated nighttime nature tracks, ranging from gentle rain in woodlands to dense, insect-filled forest soundscapes that can be streamed or downloaded for nightly use. For people living in noisy or artificial urban environments, this access to auditory nature creates a vital sensory bridge to the calming rhythms of the outdoors. Some individuals also report that using these soundscapes nightly helps establish a ritual that signals to the body it's time to sleep, similar to how dimming the lights or sipping herbal tea can prepare the brain for rest. Over time, this routine can condition the brain to associate certain forest sounds with sleep readiness, helping to reinforce healthy sleep habits without the need for pharmaceuticals or screens. And unlike music or podcasts, forest sounds don't demand attention or carry emotional narratives. They simply exist in the background, gently coaxing the mind toward stillness. As interest in non-pharmacological treatments for insomnia continues to rise, forest soundscapes are earning a well-deserved place among the most effective natural interventions. Their ability to modulate stress physiology, reduce cognitive overactivity, and mimic safe environmental cues makes them a uniquely powerful sleep aid. In a world where true quiet is hard to come by and where mental rest is constantly disrupted, the soft symphony of the forest offers something rare: a return to a more natural rhythm where sleep arises not through force, but through ease.